If you are a pounded yam lover, I'm here for you today. This video is for you. If you're a woman and you have one of those husbands that request pounded yam every day, breakfast, lunch, dinner, no need to quarrel in your marriage. I have a solution to your problems. I'm going to show you how to make pounded yam without pounding. Some of our problems in this life can be solved with a little bit of tech. So if you're interested, keep watching. To make pounded yam, you need only two ingredients, your yam and water. It is that simple. You do not need salt, you do not need anything else. And this is what yam is. A lot of people always tell me, SISIYEMMIE, you assume we know what you're talking about. And that's true. Not everybody has seen yam before. So this is yam if you're seeing it for the first time. All I'm doing is peeling the yam and cutting it into smaller sizes. I'll wash it first of all. After washing it, I'll transfer to the pot and then I'll allow it to cook till it is soft and tender. When you put a fork in it, it should just slide through. To support my pounded yam ministry, I'm going to use my new kitchen gadget, which is my KitchenAid mixer. You guys, I'm so excited about this gadget, and this is what we'll use to basically make our pounded yam today. It comes with a lot of hook attachments, but I'll be using this particular one today, which is this one. This is the one I'm using for the pounded yam. Once your yam is cooked, just transfer it to the mixer bowl and then you're just going to, mix it, knead it basically. Do not discard the water of the yam. Please preserve the hot water from the yam because you will need it to make this pounded yam fluffy. This is basically self-explanatory, so I'm just going to turn it on the lowest settings first, and then I'll increase it as it mixes well. From time to time, I'll add some of that hot water from the yam that I used to cook the yam, and then sometimes I'll just turn off the mixer, just allow it cool a bit because this was my first time using it. So this was our launching. We launched it with pounded yam. I thought I was going to launch it with bread, like by making dough, but this is perfect. If you did not add pounded yam to your menu previously because you're thinking, who is going to be pounding this yam? Definitely not me. Well, now you need to add it to your food timetable. And if you don't have a food timetable, why are you doing that? How do you think about what to eat every single day? I have solved that problem for you also. I have a 6-month menu planner and it gives you meal ideas. Make sure you add pounded yam to it because there was no pounded yam in that one, but now that I have this mixer, pounded yam is going to be at least 3 times a week. If you've not also gotten my cookbook, what are you waiting for? Support the ministry. Go to the link in my description box. You can download the cookbook there and the meal planner. I was reading one of those relationship columns, and it was one about my husband wants me to pound yam every day. Once he comes back from work, he wants pounded yam. And you know the thing about pounded yam is you have to make it like fresh and eat it immediately, so you can't make it in advance. And she was complaining that when she comes back from work, she's tired as well, and they would quarrel all the time because she does not believe she has to be pounding yam. And then even though the guy was like, okay, just pound only weekends, Saturday and Sunday, she's like, Saturday and Sunday is my resting day, I can't be pounding yam. Like, pounding yam is not one of the things I signed up for when I got married. But anyways, things like this will solve your problem. There are a lot of kitchen gadgets that we can use in Nigerian cooking to just simplify the process. So tell your husband, those that have husbands that like to eat pounded yam, because I noticed that it's the people that are not cooking that like eating special things. They have preference. They don't know how to cook it, but they have preference for hot pounded yam, hot amala. If that's where the shoe pinches, tell them to bring their money and go and buy a KitchenAid mixer or any kitchen gadget that you need. If you're a wife, you tell your husband to invest in stuff like this so that your cooking will be easier. You don't have to spend your whole life in the kitchen. And if you're not married, single lady, single guy, invest in something like this. It just really helps you, and it makes cooking a lot easier instead of you dreading it all the time. So now I've put it on a very high setting, I think number 6, and as you can see, it is really whipping that yam, and it made it very soft and fluffy, and the result was actually impressive. If a mixer like this is such an investment, you can try using your processor if you have one. I have a recipe on my channel for how I used my processor to make pounded yam, even though it almost killed the processor. Like, I used it so many times, the processor could not take it anymore. But your processor, depending on the type of processor you have, should also be able to make your pounded yam for you. Can you see how soft the pounded yam is looking? The texture is perfect, and it was so easy to make. It took about 5 to 7 minutes. So I hope those of you that have stand mixers can put this to the test and see if it works for you. I enjoyed this particular pounded yam with a delicious soup, and I cannot wait to share the recipe with you. So look out for that recipe. Let me know what you think about this video in the comment section, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.